What is the best place to do API testing? And what is the best method to use? That's a question I see a lot. A lot of people are interested in getting into API testing and learning how to do it well. And here's the trick. API testing, which means checking how an API responds to different inputs, valid inputs, incorrect inputs, and so forth, is a really core part of testing any microservice and making sure that a microservice or any kind of API layer is reliable. But the thing that's most important is that it should be done as close to the API code as you can possibly get it. And what that means is that it really should be part of your integrated testing. It should be right up there with your unit tests. It should be part of your normal build. You shouldn't use a separate tool for that kind of API testing. It just gives you slow feedback later on. It should really be blended smoothly into your development process. So if the developers are not doing it, and you as a tester, you have to do this sort of API testing, you should be doing it inside the code base itself, not with some external tool. It's much more efficient, a much cleaner approach, a much closer approach. It will help the developers improve the code faster and get them faster feedback, which is what you're after. But the other interesting aspect of API testing is that the power of APIs from the point of view of a tester is not to test the APIs themselves. The power is to use the APIs to test user journeys, to test user interactions, to test business flows and business scenarios in a much faster, smoother, more efficient manner than you could do with UI testing. And that is where learning API testing, learning how to interact with APIs from the point of view of a test automation engineer is so powerful. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today. Thanks for listening, folks.